It's an autograph experiment on today's episode of Baseball King Collectibles. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Baseball King Collectibles. And we're going to do a little autograph experiment. As you know, I am an in-person autograph collector. I've been doing that for many years, a passion of mine, both sports and celebrities, of course. But today we're just going to focus on baseball autographs only. And we're going to do a little experiment, okay? I have this box here of an 800 count, all autographed. All commons, no stars in here at all, okay? No big names at all. At least I don't think. I haven't looked at this in a while. I just pulled this off the top. I know this is all commons, pretty positive. Versus this pack here. Go pick this up at a show recently for $15. They go for about $20, $25 online, but I was going to grab this at a show. I saw it for 20, I offered him 15. I just handed my cash. I just held out 15 and he grabbed it. That's what you do, because sometimes they want to see the money. Sometimes show them the money before you do anything. On the cover here, you see George Sisler, Willie Mays, Joe DiMaggio, Shohei, all signed, along with, who's we got on the back, Aaron and Jeter. And each pack will contain, this is from Retrograph 3. It's the name of the company, name of the set. I guess every year they come out with a different set. Maybe it's the third time, I would imagine. And, you can get randomly inserted redemptions in here, which you got to write back and send it back to them in the mail, which very thin this pack feels, by the way. Doesn't feel like 6 cards in here. I mean, so I'm hoping maybe there's something really big in here. I mean, it's nothing maybe, but who knows? So anyway, I'm going to just randomly go like this, pick out any 6, and see if my collection is better than just buying something online. But for you guys, you don't have many autographs in your collection. Of course, this is something nice to get. These are all in-person autographs, and maybe you will pull something big out. You never know. There are big names in here. It's just, are they? Will I get lucky, or will you get lucky, or will any of us ever see those big names at all? Who knows? I'd like to see a video of somebody pulling something big out of there, but we'll see. So anyway, like I said, I don't know who's in here, because like I said, most of you guys, you get in-person autographs. What do you get, 2, 3, or 4 in your life if you get that many? And you remember them all, every single one. But look at this. This is just one box. I got about 5 of these full, just the commons. So let me just start off, pull any 6, see what we get 6 out of here, and that's how we're gonna see who's got the best. All right. So like I said, this is all from my in-person collection over the years. All right, and I have no idea what's in here. But before we get going, I'm gonna one favor, you guys. Have you liked, subscribed, ring the bell, notifications on, all that stuff for my future videos. And, it really helps the channel. Really, really, really helps the channel. And if you can go back and watch an old video too, 5-minute one, 7-minute one, I got some short ones, please. It will help me. I really appreciate it. Please, did my voice go high like that? Wow. Anyway, on with the show. Here we go. 6. We're pulling out 6. Where should I start? I'll start back here. Like I said, I don't know where anything is. You can see the mix. It's all different cards, all different companies. So here's number 1. Number 1 is going to be Chris Jones from Cincinnati. Okay. Number 2, randomly picked. It is. Oh, it's a nice old card. Ron Taylor, 69 Mets. Wow, the 69 Met card. That's a good one. Okay. He was their closer back then. Before Tug McGraw, Ron Taylor was the closer. And he wanted to become a doctor. So he was known as Dr. Ron Taylor after that. All right, let's go back to this side here, down here. Let's pull out. We got another Met. It's Jerry Koosman. Ooh, that's a pretty good one. I don't know if that's going to, any of these in here are going to beat that. Like I say, I thought I had all commons. Koosman's a little bit better than a common. All right, but he's still, he's not a Hall of Fame or anything. Next up, we have a more recent card. It's Norm Charlton. Okay. That's 4. Okay, so far not bad, right? Let's go all the way down this end here. It's another Met, and it's the coach, Tom McGraw. That was like a Met set, series. I don't know what year it was. As you can see, it's a cut from Conn's hot dogs. They made their own set, and McGraw was really nice, really good player. He was a good player too. He played in the 60s. And one more card. Let's see. Who do we got? I don't want to look. No looking. Let's roll right here. And we go Larry Bernath, another Met. There's a lot of Mets in here. Of course, that's the majority of my collection is Mets and Yankees, of course, they are local. Larry Bernath from the 66 card. Beautiful. So that's nice. We have some 66, a 69, and a few mods mixed in with a 76, which is currently now in the Heritage. The 76 cards are currently being featured. So let's see. Can this 2024 Retrograph 3-pack which says this contains 6 autographs. I don't know. This is so thin. If there's 6 cards in here, I'm shocked. I'll be shocked because that don't feel like nothing. Let's see. Let's get this ripping here. All right. All right. Card number 1. We're gonna try to cover these up. So I'll use Larry Benoth as a cover boy, just to hide up. All right. Card number 1 is going to be Chris Cotteroli. Okay. All right, Chris Cotteroli of the A's back then. All right. Whoops, I missed one here. Tyrus Meadows. All right, some guy I never heard of. So far, I'm way ahead here. My cards, my personal collection is doing much better than the retro autograph. All right, remember this was I think $15, so it's like $2.50, $3 an autograph. Who's next? Doug Radar. All right, yeah, decent career. Decent. No Hall of Fame or nothing, but I would compare Doug Radar to better than Chris Jones. So I'm going to match him up. Oh, and there are 6 cards in here, by the way, even though it felt very thin. Frank LaCourte, relief pitcher. I compare it to Larry Benoth, I guess, or maybe someone that, yeah. It's Brian McCray, B-Mac, as he called himself. Major League debut card, tops, and last but not least, Larry Lynch. So, wow, this is a no-brainer. I mean, I think, who won this battle easily, right? I mean, this versus this. I'll even do another one or two just to do it again. Just to give them another chance, all right? Let's run it back. Let's run it back. Give them a second chance to do autographs. Six autographs. This is what they give you for $20, or it's repacked. So these are all in-person autographs, and they're supposed to be a sticker on the back. Yeah, there are. A little hologram they put on there, so it's authenticated. So, all right. At least they do that, because otherwise, who knows. My autographs are in person, so I know they're all real, okay? There's no issue with mine. Let's run it back, all right? Let's do it again. 6 cards. Let's do it quicker this time. We don't want to keep you guys to Lance Parrish. That's a good one. All right, we got Todd Jones. That's good, too. Lance Parrish, let me show you. Lance Parrish, remember, was really nice. You can give him a dozen cards, he'd sign them all in one shot. Really nice guy. All right, let's go down here, and we see something colorful. It's Dave Burber. See, Dave Burber would be like Chris Cotteroli or something like that. So I do have a lot of very, very common guys here. Next up, I'll take them both. Rico Cardi is 1. And Rico Cardi twice. All right, so we don't... Rico Cardi, that's obviously better than anything they gave us. We got a football guy in here, Dave Meggett. All right, we'll take football, but since it's not a football show, we're going one more here. Alex Ochoa from the Mets. All right, so just to prove my point, my commons, which are pretty kind, is really like Cormier. All right, again, he's like the Frank LaCourte type of, like that. So just to prove my point, $20, $25. Look, you're getting Larry Lynch, Brian McCray, Doug Radar, Tyrus Meadows, Chris Cotteroli, versus go in person, and you can get anybody you want. Not anytime you want, but anybody you want. They're all available, guys. In-person autographs is the way to go. If you have a stadium nearby you, I strongly suggest you do it. I'm going to put any comps I can find of any of these players. I would have put them up, and see if we can compare any prices along the way. I doubt I'll find any comps on some of these guys, but we shall see. And again, thanks for coming along with us on this last episode, our newest episode, our latest episode of Baseball King Collectibles. Thank you.